with F6 Plus, you see here, which has a large carbon track. So most track systems in drivers have titanium that's that track structure. There's a couple of rules you have to work around and structural things. So you want to make a good structure. We use carbon fiber there to save a lot of weight. It saves 8 grams versus a titanium structure. That weight savings then can go into the weight as well as the structure itself to make really good sound, great CG, and the biggest movement from front-back CG in the game today. This CG movement will change your ball flight about 600 RPMs from front to back. That gives a great flexibility. This driver also has 0 CG, but only in the front settings. When you go to the back settings, it has a little bit more forgiveness. So it's a great trade-off in terms of adjustability. We know that in the past recent history, adjustable drivers have been the top-selling drivers. So this gives the player the ability to dial in the weight from front to back, and every CG position is relatively low. Some of the other drivers would have side-to-side tracks or around the back tracks, the CG gets higher. With the simpler F6, what we've designed is a 2-weight system, and that 2-weight system is a 15-gram weight and a 3-gram weight, excuse me, a 10-gram weight and a 3-gram weight that allows us to adjust the CG front to back, but a much simpler system. This is a larger, more forgiving driver, one of the most forgiving in the market today, with a simple weight system. We believe a lot of consumers are trying to figure out whether front weighting or back weighting works for them, and this is a great way to try both in one golf club. What we like to have people do is experience the golf clubs. We will have a trade-off here in size because F6 is much more forgiving. A lot of golfers will put that down on the dress, say, I really like the way that looks, I need some forgiveness, I'm going to go with this. F6 Plus is a little bit more of a player's club, if you will, still a large 460cc head, but it also gives that flexibility of front to back. This driver will have a little bit lower spin, a little bit more neutral bias. F6 will be a little bit more draw bias, a little bit easier to hit in the air.